What kind of sick, corrupt people or person who shoots kids standing at the bus stop or anybody standing at the bus stop just for target practice? That's some sick, sadistic, evil-minded, satanic, evil folks out here just doing that just for the hell of it. These young kids, innocent. They waiting on the bus to go to school. They're innocent to the world. But you sick ass people out here just shooting just for the hell of it. Your soul gonna ring in hell and you'll never die. But you're gonna get caught, trust and believe me. You're gonna slip up, show your ass, run your mouth, hee hee ha ha to the wrong person, and you're gonna get your ass caught up. And they're gonna hang you like the Ku Klux Klan would hang your dumb bitch ass from a tree. They're gonna hang you so high, you ain't gonna even know how to spell the word high. This is some sick. I'm so sick of hearing this and seeing this on the news. But this is the work of the devil and his evil followers. And you one of them. Many of you out there. You of Satan's kingdom and his demons. Young upcoming kids, stars, trying to live and make a mark in this world, male, female, and their life is snuffed out because of some evil, demonic, from hell son of a bitch out here hurting folks like that, whether they're male or female. You wouldn't want that to happen to your family members, but you out here doing it to other people. If it happened to your family members, you're going to be crying like a bitch, is what you are. And then, take their own life because they fucking cowards, keep from getting caught doing his work or her work for the devil. Dark sickness. That's what you are. Dark sickness from below. Stupid, disrespectful kids, girls, boys, hurting your parents, mentally and physically. Then killing them, your own family, your own mother, own father. Jesus Christ has no respect for you at all in heaven. You don't have a place in heaven. You got a place in hell waiting on you. Satan's evil, bunch of lost folks, hurting your mama, your mother, your mommy, or whatever you call her. She's a woman of God, birthed your sorry ass, raised you up, and you disrespected her like that, mentally and physically abused her, and your father, whom helped take care of you also, and loved you unconditionally, both of them. And loved you from every step you took. When you was a little baby, when you was crawling at first, and when you started walking, they was there for you. You boys to men and you girls to women. Then you turned around and murdered your mom and your dad. Or you hurt them, or you injured them, or you beat on them and humiliated them. And you killed them. You evil ass. Guess what? When you sitting in the prison doing life, you will suffer mentally, physically, psychologically, and whatever else come with that. Your soul will be in hell and torched forever. You're going to be screaming for the rest of your life. You disrespectful, liars, deceivers, and evil demons of Satan, your daddy, the devil. Jesus will never forgive you of all evil, all that evil. It says in the Bible, honor thy father, honor thy mother, though their days may be long. Your days ain't going to be long. Your days going to be cut short, real short, especially when you get caught. You out there, some of you got kids yourself, and you out here doing it to other kids, killing other kids. And when somebody do your kids like that, you ain't going to like that. And it's going to be your own fault, and you're going to deserve it for what you did to other people. Did it to your own flesh and blood. You're going to pay for it. Believe me, you're going to pay. Your parents that you killed, they ain't going to live in vain. They ain't going to not get justice for what you did to them. Oh, it's coming. And it's coming swiftly. And you don't know which way it's coming. Whether it's coming left, right, up, down, straight at you, backwards, whatever. It's coming, full circle. Killing your family. Are you sick? Yeah, you sick. You really sick. And the only family you knew growing up, innocent as a baby. You had a chance to live, but you ain't giving none of these kids and babies a chance to live because you out here shooting through crowds. You out here shooting drive-bys. You shooting people on the corner. You just out here doing all the evil you could think of. But you headed in a place where you're going to be able to do all that for the rest of your life and you ain't going to never get out. You know what I'm saying? And you can't escape from evil. Because you are evil. You're going to receive everything you're doing here on earth, you're going to receive it in the pit of hell for eternity. Believe that. Don't think you ain't. You are. You know what I'm saying? People out here is your mama, your daddy, your father, whatever you want to call them. They loved you, protected you as a baby growing up from danger and harm, and will put their lives on the line to save you, to protect you, keeping you from and out of harm's way through love. Now you're the one that is the devil, is the demon, that you should be protecting your family, but you out here hurting other people's families. They raised you right, you know it. You grew up in church, a lot of you out there. When you start hanging around them fools out in the street, then you start changing. Then all they little demons jumped off of them onto you. Then you start acting like them. Misery loves company and company loves misery. They the company and you the misery. Or vice versa. Murdered your family or hurt your family physically, some kind of way, psychologically, whatever, that blessed you with life, but took their life. You took their life because you was doing evil. You dumbass fools. You men out there and you women out there. whether you was on drugs or whether you wasn't on drugs, it still ain't no excuse for what you did and what you still doing until you get caught. Because you going to get caught. They getting caught every day. Trust me. Now you will pay the ultimate price for killing and taking your parents' life, for doing all the wrong things and hanging out with the wrong people. They raised you as a baby. They took you many places. Made sure you were safe. Made sure you were happy and protected. But you hung out with the wrong power of darkness of people. They the people of darkness. Satan and his evil angels convinced you to kill your family members, parents, for greed and adultery, because they didn't like what you was doing that was evil. That's what you did to your parents, because they was trying to correct you, try to steer you in the right direction, but you didn't want to hear it because you so busy hanging out with the wrong people. And since you did that, the power of darkness, they cheering you in the kingdom of hell right now for what you did and how many souls you killed. Jesus will avenge your souls, or the souls that you took. You killed and put in a place that you'll never be able to leave forever. Jesus will avenge what you did. And you're going to pay for the rest of your life. Your body might be dead, but your soul ain't going to be dead. Your soul going to be screaming for heaven. But it's not going to be able to get out. It's going to be down there in hell. Kids lost out there. This is the worst generation. In these times, just like in Sodom and Gomorrah in the Old Testament, in the Bible. Jesus is coming back sooner than you think, sooner than we all think. You see all these things happening around the world. It's all in prophecy. It's all in the Bible, the last book of the Bible. Jesus is coming back soon. And we think he won't, but he will. How can you evil folks out here, kids, teenagers, whatever, live with killing your parents, man, and hurting them physically and mentally, and disrespecting them every chance you get, around the clock, the guilty conscience. You don't even have a guilty conscience. And not care about what you did to your parents. You men out there, you male, you kids, you teenagers, and female, that birthed you, raised you, washed you, cleaned you up, put clothes on your back, put money in your pocket, put food in your stomach, taught you right from wrong. And you turned your back on the light, which is your family, and murdered and killed your family and other people, family members. And you have no conscience, you have no soul. You're pure evil. Trust me, when you get caught, you're going to have plenty of time. And you will. Think about it. You're going to suffer forever for what you did to them. You evil lost souls of Satan. Misused your family members, your kids, putting your kids in scalding hot water, butt naked, scalding them, just doing all kind of evil. Putting bruises all on your babies, your kids, just manhandling kids and hurting them just because you can do that. And they can't fight back. And they don't have a voice to tell on you because they still growing up. And they crying out loud for help. And God hears them. And he going to take care of that. He going to protect them forever from you and whoever else is listening that's doing that. The kind of person you think you are, man. You women, you guys. What kind of person kills and murders their birth parents or their parents out of evilness and anger and rage and all the other negativity? Rebellious. Rebellion is one thing, but murder and killing and torturing is another. That's going too far. And it's the most extreme circumstance I've ever heard of in these times. Wasn't like that when I was growing up. You respected your family when I was raised, when I was coming up. And if you did something wrong and the parents wasn't around, the neighbors would get on you. They'd take care of you until they got back. Then they tell them, then you get it again. You don't want to listen. Some of you, a lot of you. You've been raised up in church. You know what it is. You know right from wrong. But you chose to go on the dark side instead of staying on the light side with Jesus. And you know the truth. But still willing to do the devil's work. You're going to suffer in the end for real. Forever. And you're going to regret it somewhere down the line. Some day, some week, some month, some years later. You're going to regret what you did. Get on out of here.